Hi, it's David Pelch with Laptop Magazine. We're taking a quick look at ASUS's new ZenUI, which is available on its Zen phones and its Pad phone. And right here, the phone that we're demonstrating is the Pad phone, and it's got a really neat implementation of ASUS's custom ZenUI. So if you go to Home, you'll see that sort of like a Google Now, you get a list of all your upcoming appointments right there on the home screen. No need to go somewhere else. Now, if we go back a step here, you can see that we've got a bunch of different categories here. So if we look here and we look at the different apps, you can actually see a little number next to the email and the tasks to see how many we have open, which is pretty cool before you even go in it. There's this What's Next feature, which is also very Google Now-like, which shows you upcoming appointments, canceled meetings. It also shows you really important information like your missed calls and messages and emails up here in one really nice design that really helps keep you on track. Over here, what we've got is a Do It Later list. Now, what's Do It Later? This is really cool. So let's say I'm reading my email or whatever, and I see something, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to deal with this later, right? I can hit Read Later, and it will now get transferred to another list of Do It Later stuff, which appears on this task list. So it's going to show up on this list here, and so I know to act on it later. Now, this to-do list, holds a lot of different stuff. It's not just email. It could be a web page. It could be a photo, a video, because Do It Now is apparently available as a sharing option from everything, even within the browser. So if I'm here and I want to share to Do It Now, I think that it can actually show up as, I think that's tasks over here, right? And it'll actually be something that's available to me from the task list to know, hey, I better read this later. All right, so I wanted to show you really quickly the time rewind feature on ASUS's ZenUI. So if you go here and you are in time rewind, which is one of the modes, right? And you hit this button, it's going to take a photo, and then after you've taken the photo, you have this winder, which allows you to kind of go back up to 2 seconds before the photo was taken and forward up to a second after it was taken. So if you have a toddler like I do and they do the coolest thing right before or right after you hit the shutter button, this could really be a godsend for you. So Open Cloud, that's ASUS's initiative to let you, basically connect with any of the major cloud storage services, Dropbox, SkyDrive, Google Drive, and of course, you can see that the look here of the ASUS ZenUI is just kind of a neat take on Android. So just a really cool feature. Here's another thing called Omelet Chat, which combines messages from across services that ASUS is giving you. Anyway, that was just a quick look at ASUS's new innovative ZenUI. In this case, we were looking at it on the Pad phone, but it's available on all of ASUS's new phones, their Zen phones and Pad phones alike.